Hey, how's it going, everybody? Swish here. Just out in my little neck of the woods outside my neighborhood. And, just wanted to walk around and do a little reconnaissance, do a little patrolling. And you're probably wondering, why doesn't he have a weapon? Why doesn't he have gear on? You know, why is he in jeans? Why is he in, the way he is? And it's because you don't always need to have all that when you're out doing a patrol. I don't live in a hostile environment, so if I want to see what's going on or just get some intelligence or whatever the case may be, depending on what the situation is, I don't have to be in full kit, especially when I'm in a neighborhood. I could just be walking around here like the average everyday guy. Oh yeah, he's just out in the woods hanging out, doing a whole lot of nothing. So that's kind of the purpose of this video. And I was kind of inspired by Jay over at the Modern Minuteman. Hold on a sec. Level this out. He just did a series of OPs about OP. And I encourage you to go over to his channel and look at that. I'll post a link in my description box. But I was inspired by that to do this because there's different ways you can do OPs, and he did the standard technique, which is great. It's fantastic how he did it. There's a 3-part video, and this one was just kind of quick. I showed walking up, and just kind of doing a little observation. You don't always have to write everything down. You could just see what's going on, look for patterns and stuff like that. You can write it down if you want. And kind of demonstrating that sometimes the best way to hide is obviously in plain sight, which is cliche, but it's true. No one's going to wonder why I'm out here. If I'm in maybe they might see this, I don't know, but no one's going to wonder why I'm out here. They're just going to think I'm just some regular guy. And sometimes that could be the best way to handle it. It's kind of a lesson learned from, the insurgency in Iraq. Those guys were all wearing plain clothes. We didn't know who we were fighting. And sometimes that's just the best way to hide. So I wanted to just kind of demonstrate that quickly. This isn't a long video. And, at the same time, give a shout out to Jay at Modern Minuteman. And I'm also testing out my new winter boots that my wife got me, breaking them in. So what better place to do it out here? But I was just walking to the end of the wood line and just kind of seeing what was going on, And you could call that you could call it an OP. That's what I was doing. I was observing. So yeah, it's an observation post. But I wasn't trying to low crawl or crawl into a spot and be hidden there for long periods of time or anything like that. And just gather any information I could based on what was going on. There really wasn't anything going on. This was more just a demonstration, anything. That's actually a church that you guys saw back there, that I was just looking at. But in a different kind of situation, it could be something else. You never know. Again, there's that famous word MET-TC dependent. Everything's MET-TC dependent. So it just depends on what the situation is. If it's force on force, uniform on uniform, maybe you might need to camo up and do all that stuff. If it's an economic breakdown in the country, maybe you don't need to do that. Maybe you don't have any gear, but you're concerned and you want to get involved. That's another thing. If you don't have the gear, that's okay. Get involved. See who's in your local area. Maybe somebody has gear for you. Maybe you don't need it. I'd rather take a motivated individual with no gear than a geardo who doesn't know how to use any of his gear. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick little down and dirty video, not very long. Hit up my good friend Jay at Modern Minuteman. Like I said, I'll post a link in the description box below. And just a real quick video, and apologize for the noise of the road, but that was the other thing I was observing, you know, seeing what the road, how busy it is. Obviously it's very busy, and seeing what the terrain is like in the winter here, you know, what's the visibility like here. That's what I was doing. So checking out, you know, can they see me from the road? Looks like they can. You know, I might drive past it later and see what it looks like inside here. I don't know if I can see all the way in. So that's another thing, you know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little short, simple video, and see you on the next one. Swish out.